Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game 2 of Ravens versus Balrog Esports with myself, Epidamnos, and Wingblade Dota. We're coming in for Game 2, obviously, with Game 1 just seen as before. And already we're greeted with the bans here of Tiny and Timbersaw. That's actually going to be banned out here on the side of Ravens. And Monkey King and Marcy being banned here on the side of Balrog. So, learning from previous games. Nice to see.
Yeah. Adapting to the result of the previous game. Truly shocking.
Truly shocking. Last pick, Marcy. As you do. So, we're coming into the first picks already. It's on the Balrog side to pick themselves what they want to pick themselves up. Anytime
Why are they losing reserve time? What is this? It's your first pick.
They are using quite a bit. Jeez. Okay, they're thinking about strategy. They will pick it out. It's going to be Crystal Maiden. So we did see this before. We'd like to say that is it really great for laning wise if you want to stay with the carry on lane, but then when it comes to around about the middle and the late stage of the game, it doesn't appear to be so good. Is that right with the Crystal Maiden?
5 seconds remaining.
I think so.
Radiant team
and she works well with a lot of other heroes. Like, you can pair CM with pretty much any lane partner and that lane is gonna do fine. But now we do see the first phase beast.
We do?
I do really like this hero.
Well, there it is this time. We're not going
to be
banning it last pick or even selecting it last pick. So they will pick it up, Ravens, this time, the Beastmaster. That's now the second pick coming through. Are you aware of what heroes
Dire team
Ravens likes to team up with the Beastmaster? Okay, never mind. We might that might be the hero.
Yeah, I think probably Snapfire. Not sure though.
Dire team ban.
Haven't played it yet this season, but it looks logical.
Okay, so
and Balrogs.
Yeah, they picked themselves up a
Kunkka. Yeah, I
Radiant team ban.
wanna say it's a carry Kunkka, because carry Kunkka does really well against Beastmaster in lane, because you can just passively cleave down the boars. However, RoboZ likes playing Kunkka. And also, a lot of the Beastmasters don't put as much emphasis on maxing the boars anymore. So we'll have to wait and see.
Indeed. And I think we saw previously that they did decide to pick themselves up. It was in the previous game. Gorilla's Pride, versus Cortiba. They did pick themselves up a Kunkka mid lane, so I don't know if it's very popular pickup, or because I was saying this, Kunkka can be usually fixated as a flex pick. Because I remember China doing this a lot, where they pick themselves like Kunkka up like quite a lot in the first stage, and then they can either put it as a position 1, 2, or 3. I don't know if you've seen it as a 3 or not, Wing, have you?
Dire team ban.
Yeah, I've seen it mostly in position 1 or 2. I haven't really seen it much in other roles, but yeah, it is definitely a flex pick in those positions at least. It looks like Ravens isn't completely sure yet either, because they do ban out the Pango, who's mostly played as a mid.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
As well. For the last ban.
5 seconds remaining.
See what they ban themselves up.
So, again, we see the Quappy being banned.
So even if Kunkka is a safe lane here, obviously, which you said would be really nice against Beastmaster, if he level himself up the balls, it's a very nice Klieg with the Tidebringer. Won't he still have some competition to face, especially going against Snapfire? Because I feel Snapfire is quite a good laning hero as a position for.
I mean, it wouldn't be a free lane, But it would be better than if they were to pick something like TB again. Because Kunkka is quite a tanky hero, so you don't really have to be too afraid of dying. And as long as you buy enough regen and get your levels, you're gonna be okay.
Radiant
Maybe
team
your
pick.
CM dies, but you know, it's a CM,
Dire
who cares?
team pick.
Oh, nice support coming out though from Ravens. Haven't seen it all that often, but it's quite a strong hero indeed. They do pit themselves up a Bane.
Yeah, it's fallen pretty much completely out of favor.
10
It's always
seconds
interesting
remaining.
to see. No changes either last
5
patch,
seconds
so
remaining.
just a general meta thingy, I suppose.
Yeah, but I think it'll be still quite nice if you do say it is this carry Kunkka, because we've tend to see Kunkkas who are on the position 1 or 2 actually tend to rush themselves a BKB quite quickly, and obviously, of course, you do have yourself the Bane's Grip, which obviously pierces BKB, so that could come in handy. And of course, you've got yourself the Nightmare as well, which will be able to save against X-Marks and
team
Torrents.
Okay. Interesting.
Is that something you've seen before?
I mean, I've played around with it a little bit myself, because I feel like he's quite an underrated hero. Especially with his Stomp at level 1
10
now being
seconds remaining.
actually quite good. Like a 2-second stun
5
at level
seconds
1 that deals
remaining.
good damage is really nice. It means that you can put more points into your other abilities. And if you have like level 4 double edge and level 4 return at level 9, you're so incredibly strong. So I haven't seen it too much, but I think it's underrated.
What would you max first? Is it the return on Centaur on lane?
I would say so, yeah. Because it
Radiant
helps you
team
farm and you can really sustain double edge. Like you want to have some regen and like a hood before you start spamming it. So Wind Ranger now as well. Love seeing this hero. It's always enjoyable. Either you get some crazy shackles
10
or you get
seconds
some
remaining.
stupid fuck ups, and either way I'm happy.
5 seconds remaining.
What do you mean by fuck ups?
Dire team ban.
Well,
I mean,
like
it's so
Empire
easy as a
Assassin.
Windrun?
Wind Ranger to overestimate or to miss easy shackles. It's just a hero that's very active. Like, as a Wind Ranger, you're not gonna sit behind and just push out lanes. You are gonna be
Radiant
going for a
team
place
ban.
because that's what the kit enables you to do. You have like an escape with mischance, you have a skill shot stun, skill
Dire
shot
team
damage.
ban.
It's just all around a very active hero, which I like to see.
But now they get themselves up. Speaking of not so active heroes during the first game here, they do put themselves up Templar Assassin.
Radiant team
So
ban.
going to be farming
Dire
until
team pick.
Dragonlance and Desolator comes out.
Yeah, does pretty well against Centaur too.
Oh yeah,
Obviously,
definitely.
Centaur is all about the big hits.
And he doesn't usually tend to build himself armor
10 seconds
at all, and
remaining.
relies on his tankiness and potentially even Vanguard
5
or
seconds
Hood.
remaining.
If I'm correct there.
I'm really liking this Ravens draft so far. They're gonna have a lot of map presence. Let's see, 40 seconds left, and
They're taking a
Balrogs
lot, yeah,
probably needs a mid, I would say. Or it's the mid Wind Ranger, which is possible too.
Or a mid
Or even the
Kunkka.
mid Kunkka.
Yeah.
So many options.
Hot on your heels, you gotta
Incredible.
think. Big brain, maybe perhaps they're flexing so hard. Ravens are looking to ponder what's going on. But obviously, of course, on the side of Ravens, I think we do definitely see they're going to be choosing a mid hero here. So they've only got around about 10 seconds left, Balrogs. What they're gonna choose? There's 7 seconds remaining. You gotta choose quick. You've gotta make that decision. There it is. What's it gonna be?
Phantom Assassin.
Phantom Assassin. So obviously, of course, getting yourself the blur. Very, very nice, particularly against Templar Assassin. And I would like to say the Beastmaster as well. Is it
Yeah.
okay on the safe lane
10
against
seconds
Beastmaster?
remaining.
It's not terrible. It's
5
not as good
seconds
as the
remaining.
Kunkka, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if I really like this. Also, it's not great against TA either. Because, well, once TA hits 25, it gets like the 12 refraction charges or whatever it is. That is a lot of damage prevented. And she just needs to get an MKB and you're useless.
That's pretty much the story. As soon as you get yourself MKB, then you start to become like pretty much threatened, you could say. But I'll be interested to see who becomes the position 3 here in Balrogs. Because we got ourselves Centaur and Kunkka and Wind Ranger. All for the choosing here.
I feel like it's pretty set now with Centaur being a 3, Kunkka 2, Wind Ranger 4, CM5. We'll see, you never know.
Now select your
Get
heroes.
themselves Ember Spirit, nice. They only have themselves the Shackle Shot and the Stomp. They got a little bit of Frostbite there as well to lock down Ember Spirit, stop him from bouncing around. But yes, it's definitely going to be the Centaur 3. Hijack on the Centaur, and Robo Z is going to be a Kunkka 2. That's definitely meaning there that we're going to have ourselves a Wind Ranger 4, I think. Because 555 is on the Crystal Maiden right now, so I don't know if it's going to be potentially Wind Ranger 5, but maybe they mix it around and Wind Ranger buys the more supportive items.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, they're doing that thing where they don't pick their hero, so now we have to wait longer.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, 555 is there 5.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. No.
And
It's because I saw him playing
therefore...
Clark. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Yeah. Pamplona on the 4 with the Sen. Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's fine. They've got themselves some nice combinations here, of course, with the... they could either set up with the Shackle Shot or either the Hoof Stomp on this top lane, so we'll see how that one turns out.
Right, I would definitely favor the Ravens draft. Not a huge fan of the PA, and I feel like Ravens just has so much pressure.
I feel like
you have Ember doing Ember things.
Yeah.
You have Beastmaster just choking out the top lane.
Mm-hmm.
And then this TA is gonna have all of the space in the world to get fat and become the win condition for Ravens.
I mean, they even have Bane Grip and Mortimer's Kisses as well. Whereas if you look at the big team fight abilities on the side of Balrogs, it's just going to be your... how would you put it? Oh, bloody hell, I forgot my words. But, oh yeah, the stat is just going to be, obviously, of course, your Stampede, your Freezing Field, and, of course, you've got your Ghost Ship as well. It's now an instantaneous pause. Come out from here, but what lane do you think we'll be looking at the most here? What will be what lane will be fixated on at the moment? Because obviously, of course, it's going to be Phantom Assassin versus Beastmaster, which maybe Phantom Assassin won't have much fun, but obviously, of course, you've got yourself the evasion and your daggers to secure last hit, so it's not all bad. But then also, of course, on the off lane, Centaur and Wind Ranger versus the Templar Assassin, and most possibly the Bane there. So I think I heard that Bane is a very good trader on the lane, with thanks to actually being able to use Nightmare and getting a lot of physical attacks, and the fact that once he gets himself the level 2 Brain Sap, then that's very good, because obviously, of course, he heals off that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I'm very sorry to say this, but I don't think we'll be having very exciting lanes this game. Because it's going to be Beastmaster against a PA, where it's not going to be fun for PA, but PA is going to be able to farm and survive. Because it's not like Beast has a lot of kill potential against the hero with a blink. And then on mid, you have Ember versus Kunkka. Who are both just going to be farming because, water runes. And then on the bottom lane, you're going to have Centaur against TA, which is also not a lane where I would expect to see a lot of kills. So, we'll see. But I think it's gonna be mostly farming until Beast takes the tier 1 top and Ember gets online with his level 6.
Ah, okay. Well, both teams deciding to smoke up. Maybe perhaps they'll meet each other before the game even starts here. Maybe, most possibly. Is there actually Benny drawing in a line here on the map? As the smoke may break, it does. Breaks there, they know someone is there. Oh, they've just spotted out Kara. Potentially gonna go for this maybe as the rest of Ravens. Sitting in place as actually died here with the meld on the stairs. Oh, maybe, baiting in, baiting in. The rest of Balrogs coming in. It is going to be a skirmish. Now the hoof stomp there, connecting onto 3. Oh, they're going to find Dad! Dad, he doesn't have himself the meld. Oh, he does have himself the meld, but a sentry! The sentry gets placed down! What is going on? An absolute insane skirmish here. They find themselves 1 for 1. Oh, it's going to be 3 kills here. They find themselves CM. Now Ravens turn this around. They find themselves 3 kills with the whirling axes. All right, interesting.
All right.
That's a pretty intense skirmish here before the game even starts, but Hijack thinking there of getting himself the bounty rune. He's not going to go for it, as it looks to me that maybe potentially they'll get themselves 4 bounty runes if Benjaz decides to go for this bounty rune up here as well. Is he going to get there in time?
God.
Oh, they are. They get themselves 3 kills and 4 bounty runes. Oh, that is absolutely demoralizing.
Ember Spirit has twice the net worth of Kunkka, and they haven't even killed a crit.
Oh my gosh. 1.3k gold net worth on the Ember. Is that a bottle already on his way? Yes, it is. A bottle at 34 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty astonishing, I have to say. Oh my god.
He's just gonna be getting a Blightstone and his Orb of Corrosion and just spamming out the Slider Fists as soon as he gets them. And Kunkka has a lot of harass as well, but he doesn't have too much armor. I can definitely see him struggling with it.
Well, there's some chains going. Oh my gosh, look at Ember really laying down the aggression here against the Kunkka.
So yeah, I would say that Ember is slightly favored in the mid lane. It looks like PA is having a decent start in the top lane too. Of course, Beastmaster doesn't really start pressuring too hard until he gets a few levels in. For now, he's just an average melee hero with average damage, average armor, and average HP.
Things looking for top. Actually, they're having quite a nice effect here against the Beastmaster for now, but Magic Wand charges against Stifling Dagger means you are going to be able to heal up quite nicely here. They are able to pull themselves a wave here also. Benny, got to be careful here as CM harassed there by the Wild Ring Ripper. They're not liking the Crystal Maiden. Meanwhile, what's going on here is Robo C was trying to mess around with the Ember here with obtaining water rune. But now bottle retrieved now on the Kunkka. So maybe it'll start to slow down a bit now in the middle lane. And we can now...
And Robozy is a very good Kunkka, so wouldn't be surprised if he came out of this laning stage just fine.
Really though.
There's Bane might be in some trouble here as Hijack comes around the other side. The Shackle Shot is there along with the Hoof Stomp. Do they have themselves enough damage? Oh, yes they do. The double edge is there. The meld damage though is going to come out from Dard there. Where's the Shackle? It's back in 3 seconds. Are they going to be able to get it in time? No, they're not. TA is able to get back to the lane before they have another chance for potentially a second kill there. Let's look at those whirling axes. Actually putting 2 points into that there. Both healing cells being committed by both of the safe laners on Balrogs. The axes really having an effect here.
Benja's even picking up the Ring of Basilius already. Just he knows he's probably gonna build Wraith Pact at some point. So just getting it early helps you with spamming the axis.
There's 16-1. Oh, this is a seems to be a magic one game. This is 16 charges on Wind Ranger. So, oh, Bane being a little bit aggressive here. Maybe perhaps they can find themselves a kill. The shackle shot is indeed ready, but Bane a little bit too fast there. Centaur a bit slow with his 300 movement speed. Doesn't have himself any boots right now. You've got to be careful, Wind Ranger has, because I think one Nightmare and one Brain Sap can definitely do the job to take her out.
Yeah, Bane is doing a really good job ensuring that TA gets the farm.
Shackle to stop Ravens from setting up there on the Centaur. Yeah, you're pretty much bang on here, Wing. There's not much going on lane-wise, but I'll tell you what, there definitely was in there before the game even started. I think that's the most action we'll see for another 10 minutes.
At least we got that as a treat.
We did.
To sustain us.
It's a very nice treat. Oh, meanwhile, Shackle's there. Oh, able to dodge the turret there with thanks to the Sleight of Fist. One more physical attack is needed, but we'd be brought back there by the X marks. And defensive Shackle shot there with a rotation from Pamplona.
If Kunkka didn't have 7 denies, he would have died there to the Ember ulti. But that's why getting good at CSing is important. It saves your life.
Another Shackle. Oh, Tyrant boat coming in. Will they be able to land it in time? Yes, they will. They find the kill onto the Ember Spirit. So even with that net worth advantage, still able to come out there. Meanwhile,
is under attack.
Centaur is on his own. Was taking a little bit of a harassment there, but
Radiant's middle tower
to get
is under
himself
attack.
either a Vanguard here or some phase boots.
Poor Benny in this top lane, he's really not having a good
Radiant's
time
middle
now.
tower is under
Every
attack.
time he walks close, he just gets 2 axes in the face. There is so little he can do here.
What can he do? He's even trying to pull for himself here. He's not really having a fun time.
It's the single pull to get something from lane.
Radiant
feels so
structures are
bad.
fortified. Dire's top
Now
tower
double
is
damage
under attack.
being bottled up here onto the Kunkka. Oh, not able to land that Tidebringer there. Actually, Centaur actually doing quite a nice job here against the Templar Assassin, as we can see. Being afraid of that damage there from the
Dire's
TA.
top tower is under attack.
Doing quite a nice job there indeed.
Yeah, he can't really stop the TA from farming or anything, but at least he's getting some farm for himself too.
Oh, this might be a kill here onto Ember as the X marks something out there. Oh, just able to use the remnant there in time. Going to TP and get out. Oh, Tidebringer! No, won't get it. That was very close. If only he got that there. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, they have committed the Stampede here.
Radiant's
One more
middle
physical
tower
attack
is
is
under
needed.
attack.
Oh no, Fairy Fire! Being able to commit there, and the miss
No
from the
miss.
high ground, the TP, as the taunt, goodbye Wind Ranger, Pamplona, not able to get that kill even with the ward placement. Meanwhile, there's some action going on top here as they're jumping right on top of Dismar. Benny, few more physical attacks are needed there. They will be able to find the kill with thanks to that DD Tidebringer on the Kunkka. And this is going to be a second kill here indeed. A rotation with the power shot there will help in taking down the Beastmaster. But the kill will go towards Benny, who will really appreciate that there, having a very hard lane on this top lane at the moment as they come by to give him some thought of matters. Rest at ease.
How is RoboZ now half a level ahead of the Ember?
I'm not even sure myself. I mean, the net worth is still the same. Don't get me wrong, the net worth is still the same at the moment. Tidebringer. Oh, okay, that's that. Gets that one. Meanwhile, Centaur in some trouble here. The damage, physical damage, is too strong. As the Ember rotating bottom there with the searing chains. They at least find a kill here on the bottom lane. now Conquer to farm up some stacks here. There's now Ember actually going to spot him out. A rotation coming in from Bane. Also, Robo's eager to respect this. He's going to get himself back. That's a camp block there. Not going to be able to respawn that. But meanwhile, speaking of camps, look at this. These are some big-ass camps, big stonking camps that are being created here by Ravens. Ah, that's a 3-stack ancient camp right now. As Pamplona are actually going to scout this out. As 555 also coming, rotating here. So Shackle coming out. The Primal Roar actually comes out. Quite a bit of damage there onto Pamplona. Is Pamplona going to be able to escape? 5 seconds here on the evasion. Meanwhile, they've been able to find Snapfire. Snapfire going to fall by the hands of RoboZ. Do have themselves some remnants remaining on the Ember. Wind Ranger was able to get away there from the Beastmaster.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ember having to get back, so pretty good force out there from Balrogs. Able to get a kill, force some rotations. Life's good at the moment, even with that devastating start of the game.
This definitely could have gone way worse for Balrogs. Ravens is getting what they want from lane, but they're not like completely destroying Balrogs. Which wouldn't have like surprised me after that insane start that they had.
Well, speaking of that, they are actually going to go for a smoke now. Ravens are. Both Ember and Snapfire together. Actually going to scout out these big stacks here. They find themselves both PA and the Conquerors. Now the Multimus Kisses coming out here. The X-Marks and the Torrent going to try and break those Multimus Kisses, but it's not done the job because PA's already fallen. It's now the Shackle Shot there. Along with the damage taking down Conquer. Slowly but surely they do find Snapfire, but Ember Spirit does not want to prolong his stay. He will get back. Will lose the Snapfire, but in return they do take out that carry.
Dire's top tower has been denied.
Nice deny by 555. Getting it with 63 damage against the Catapult, the Boar, and a Beastmaster. Not bad at all. So, PA closing in to a Battle Fury, which is definitely gonna help, but for now she's getting outpaced quite hard by this TA.
Wow, they might be going for Smart here, who's just revealed himself there with the Scatter Blast. The Power Shot, and actually does scout out this Smart. Smart in some trouble, he doesn't have himself a TP, he's already TP'd down here. Oh nice my juke. Gosh, no! No, he juked them away!
Radiant's bottom tower.
Beautiful stuff there from Dismar, my lord.
Are fortified.
He is a phantom.
What a player.
Bounty killing.
Dire's top tower is under
They are
attack.
gonna lose this tier 1, but at least they don't lose their Snapfire.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has
closing in, but is this really a fight that Ravens wants to take? I don't think so.
All that new balance there onto Bane. That's Bane instantaneously dead. The boat's there, bringing back the Snapfire. The boat will connect. They find themselves 2 support kills there on the side of Balrogs. Nice little pick up.
Yeah, just 300 more gold for the Battle Fury. TA now finally taking the stack. Beastmaster has his HOD and has a Vlad's coming in, which is very nice for him. We can expect all of Balrogs out the towers to start falling now.
We were able to dodge that there with the illusion. Still able to defend this tower. Balrogs are indeed. I want to let this fall. I think TA there just farmed a 5 ancient stack. He's very close to getting that Desolator now soon. So, top of that net worth, there's the Primal Roar, and the Multimus Kiss is coming out. That's going to be a definite kill indeed there onto the Centaur. It's now Mortimer's Kisses along with the Bane Grip coming out there also onto the Conquer, but the Frostbite does not have an effect there on the channeled abilities. The Freezing Field trying to be utilized here. Will it find Beastmaster? Yes, it will before CM dies. The Shackle Shot there on the Focus Fire. Is this going to be enough to take down the Ember? No, the Nightmare comes out just in the nick of time. Ember going to be able to get himself away. Because now they're going to set up here right onto the Wind Ranger, but not able to get that meld. As soon as that Nightmare expires there, the Wind Run comes out, but a little bit less timing as the TA actually nightmared herself there.
Yeah, a bit awkward. But to be fair, Wind Ranger probably would have survived anyway, because she had Wind Run ready.
Yeah.
Ooh, Benja is actually not going for Wraith Pact. Just getting the Helm of the Overlord. I feel like Beastmasters are still split on this one. Some of them do go for the Helm of the Overlord and some go for Wraith Pact instead. I suppose the nerfs to Wraith Pact have pushed Beastmasters a bit more back into the Overlord direction. Because that big Ancient creep is just so strong. If I had to choose between a buffed Ancient Granite Golem or something like that and some floaty skull thingy that deals 20 damage and dies in 4 hits, I would know.
Yeah, that's right. That's actually quite a good point there, because the speaking of the ancient stacks, remember the ancient satyrs? Those used to be like bane of everyone's existence, and now it's just these melted blue face boys, which don't do anything to you at all. They literally don't. But I've never been scared of them at all. I would take them easily at like 8 minutes. Oh, Jesus, CM deleted there. With thanks to the chain lockdowns of the Searing Chains and the Snapfire Cookie. Now Focus Fire coming out there. The Stomp as well. Are going to be able to burst down this Bane as the boat comes in there. Just able to dodge it with the Nightmare. Still alive. However, the Nova Shackle coming out. They will be able to succeed in finding that kill. The Snapfire Cookie stunning the Conquer in place along with the Searing Chains there also. Oh, and the Mortimer's Kiss is helping mount down this Conquer. It's a dominating spree now for the Ember. And that is a big kill that they wanted there indeed, and with that, they utilize this and try and find themselves the Roshan. Though Snapfire has sacrificed herself there in order for the rest of Ravens to succeed in taking this Aegis of Immortality. They want to try and find more. CM in some trouble again, but no mana for the Searing Chains. So, CM still able to get away in there nonetheless.
Benny actually going for a Yasha on this PA.
A Yasha on
Interesting.
The PA? Ooh.
Usually we just see the Deso, but I guess he wants to go SNY for reduced debuff duration?
Yeah, possibly. Would you say there's even any need in PA going BKB here, other than to worry about the Mortimer's Kisses? I mean, there is Searing Chains, but I don't think there's much magical damage which is going to have an effect on you other than the Mortimer's Kisses. Would you say is it correct on not going? Oh, actually, they're going to meet here. Uh-oh. Nightmare there, and the Bane Grip. Oh, dear me, that is Phantom Assassin dead. That is very unfortunate there to be finding a Bane and an Ember Spirit. However, they will claim vengeance for their fallen carry, Balrogs will. As they do take down the Bane in return, but Ember zipping away as per usual with that Render.
To answer the question, is there a reason? Probably at some point. Because people are gonna buy hexes and cookies and like Snapfire shots. But I would agree that it's not the best BKB game. I also think it's not the best Manta game though. There's just the Searing Chains and like the TA Psionic Trap slow that you can remove, which isn't that impressive.
So you think Sanjin Yasha would be
I think the best choice would be not picking PA, but
I think it's a bit too late for that one. Meanwhile, Xbox and Boats coming in for the Snapfire along with, oh Jesus, the Stomp. They're right on top of the Snapfire. Snapfire going to fall. However, Searing Change during mid-stampede. This might be a kill here onto the Centaur as the Primal Roar is indeed committed. They will find a trade 1-for-1. as Wind Ranger running her ass away. Does not want to fall into the hands there of Ravens. And interestingly, Wing, we actually have Benny who's queuing up here a Manta style on the PA. So actually not going the Sanjin Yasha, going a Manta.
Dire's bottom tower
Yeah, I
is
guess
under
he's worried
attack.
about the searing chains. Such is life. Also, I find it interesting that Beastmaster did pick up the Ancient Ice Shaman as his big creep. It does have the Ice Fire Bomb, which is just like 400 magic damage on an enemy hero, or 100 magic damage on an enemy building, which is pretty decent.
Okay.
I don't think it's as good as
Dire's
something
bottom
like the
tower is
Dragon
under
though.
attack.
We'll see how that one turns out then for him to use it. So we want. Is he going to use it? He's not using it, he's saving it. To be fair, you only have around 4 uses of it right now with the mana. It does have 7 mana regen on it.
I don't think it's super great to use on buildings, because it just deals 100 damage and it his right clicks
Oh,
are
PA.
170. Oh goodness.
He actually got taken out here with Snapfire, Cookie Blight, and now the Wind Ranger being taken down underneath this tier 2 tower. Being too fixated here on an ancient creep. Missing out on all the action.
To be fair, I feel like that ancient creep is probably stronger than the Wind Ranger, so we're excused for missing that one.
Maybe not the PA one then.
Yeah, but the PA may be able
Oh,
to
he
win
changed
in a 1v1.
He's changed it now. He's got the ancient Thunderhive. So he's gonna try and clutch with that one. But yeah, all 3 of the cores right now on the side of Ravens. Up there in regards to net worth.
Dire's middle tower
50
is under
seconds
attack.
remaining here. Oh, meanwhile, I'm going to go in and try and find themselves a cheeky pick off here onto the Bane. The Nightmare comes out there, but the Focus Fire in return will help it take down the... Oh, but TA blinking in. Jesus, that damage there. But the Shackle Shot along with that Freezing Field and the Torrent as well. It's not enough to take down the Templar Assassin. A valiant attempt nonetheless. But now Raven's going to come forward there. They do have themselves the Primal Roar, but Robo Z just able to get himself back in the nick of time. Won't have that advantageous jump upon on Balrogs. So now another X-Mox there coming out again. Oh, TA definitely wants to die here. Oh, wait, no. So they go forward. Oh my gosh, the meld damage along with those shackles once again. On to that Kunkka. Absolutely melted from the face of the earth. And he doesn't have himself, he has himself the phase boots here, so that's only around about 14 armor, which is completely deleted with the meld and the Desolate. Because obviously, of course, you have the 8 armor reduction, and then you have yourself the 6 armor reduction here on the Desolator. There's now old Snapfire Cookie come guard again. Onto the Centaur. He's in some trouble as a meld comes in. Oh wait, did that not hit?
Dire's structures are fortified.
What happened there?
Dire's top tower is under
Looks
attack.
like it missed.
It did, but he's linked up.
Has
Maybe
fallen.
he used it when he, I'm not sure there. I don't know how it missed. Maybe he was just on the stairs, maybe, perhaps. Now the siege for the Raxers. Oh my gosh, Wind Ranger just escapes with her life there. The Nightmare trying to help Ember Spirit survive, but oh, the Shackle Shot along with the Torrent there also. Is this going to be enough to take down Ember? Yes, it is. Balrogs, they hold. The smoke coming out. Can they go further forward now?
Dire's bottom tower
They
is
do
under
scout out the Snapfires now. Oh, that Wind Gush helping them extremely. Keep the Snapfire there. Finally getting the shard now. A Gale Force.
I have no idea why the Ember didn't just pop his BKB there. He had plenty of time. I guess it was just cockiness, thinking that he could live through the stuns, because his Snapfire has a force. Definitely a bit greedy.
So how's PA doing at the moment? Manta Style achieved. Next item here is indeed a Lincoln Sphere. So that.
I feel like a Deso is just such a nice item to pick up on PA.
Oh, however, Nightmare there onto the Conqueror's actually broken there with thanks to Ranger. Oh, Shackle comes out, but it's dodged there by the Illusion Rune as Conquer put down heavily here. He's just able to activate his BKB in time. They've actually turned this around. They're able to take down the Beastmaster. There's now BKB also committed here onto the Ember, trying to deal that damage, but with thanks to that boat run there, they're not taking much damage, Balrogs here. But they are going to move themselves back now, though, as TA joining the fight there with the Desolate damage, taking out Windranger within an instant. They want to try and find themselves more now. PA right in the midst of this firing line here, but thanks to that tidal wave pushing back the Templar Assassin, they want to try and go for this PA, slowed down heavily here by the traps. Where's the melt damage? There it is. PA not able to escape. They do find that kill finally onto that carry.
That's a pretty nice fight from Balrogs still. Just really nice freezing field and combination of disables, but it's just so hard to shut down this Ember. He can just do whatever he wants in fights.
I mean, it was a really nice usage nonetheless of the rum effect there from the boat, because they weren't able to do much damage, especially with the Ember Spirit, but from there on out, when Templar Assassin joined the fight, it was a whole different story.
So Robo-Z hasn't really had any notable progression ever since he got his BKB like 10 minutes ago. He's working towards getting a Heaven's Halberd, but it feels kind of late.
He's actually opting here to go and get himself the Gleipnir, interestingly enough here. Looking for more catch inside of Ravens, but Roshan up now for a second time with the shard. They will go in here and play. Look at how fast it melts. Shard in the hands here now of Templar Assassins. So having the silence ability, the sonic traps.
I mean, Tio already had it. They gave it to the Beast for the dive bombs.
Himself the Hawk, which comes in and bonks them on top of the head. It's not going nicely at the moment for Windranger position 4. Actually, at the bottom of the net worth here, still no Blink Dagger. It's 26 minutes in as Ravens seems the high ground here with a catapult. Along with this Aegis here. Templar. Tyrant does have some effect. Oh, that's a lovely stomp. Doing quite a lot of damage there, but the Primal Roar in return, along with the melt damage, that's even more damage. Not able to tank through that, as now the CM is locked in place there with the Searing Chains, and the summons there, along with the creeps from Beastmaster, will finish her off as they find the range racks, potentially the melee racks here also. They will find that successfully though. Bringing back TA there, will activate the BKB though, however, and blink away. Not being affected there by the physical damage with thanks to those refraction shields. And they will find themselves a set of racks and get back ready for a second siege. Because this Aegis has still got quite a little bit of timing here. He's got around about 3 minutes and 20 seconds on this Aegis.
Should be able to take the melee racks with this if they want to. They have plenty of time to just reset and go for it. Also, TA has an enchanted quiver now, which is really nice on TA. Just adds like 225 bonus damage and increases your range for the melt hit, which is just so nice.
Definitely. It's very, I definitely think it's an underrated item, the enchanted quiver is.
Has True Strike too.
Oh, Conker. He broke the smoke there. That was very close. That could have meant his death. He was on his own there. I'm going to group up. I'm going to go for the last set of racks. There is still a melee racks in the mid lane.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The Ravens opting to go for the mega creeps now. Can Balrogs do anything to defend this?
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
They do have themselves some buybacks here and there. PA still trying to get that Lincoln Sphere, but still not able to have any impact right now. Trying to take out these illusions here. The bottom set of racks is gone. They have one melee racks remaining. now, bringing back the Templar Assassin there. Also with the Force Gale. Is that a kill there onto Templar? It is indeed. And now the Stampede coming out, but with thanks to those Searing Chains locking in place the Centaur. That is going to be Centaur indeed dead. But now the BKB being committed there. The mount, oh my gosh, having so much damage there onto that Wind Ranger, but they instantaneously mount the PA. That's PA going to be coming back now. Conquer in some trouble here. He activates his BKB, but he's been affected there by the Primal Roar. Double kill for the Templar Assassin right now. Conquer's going to be able to get himself back. PA though, nightmared up here. Bane Grip has already been used. Can they go further and get themselves another kill onto the Phantom Assassin? They do use themselves the Glyph. It's going to protect that Rax for some time, but it's not going to be enough because Balrogs are going to lose that final melee Rax, and they'll get themselves the Mega Creeps. That CM going to fall there again. Maybe perhaps they can go for the Conquer now, as now there's the Glacier locking the Conquer in place. PA trying to deal that damage. They will be able to kill the Beastmaster. However, PA now in some trouble. Going to have to get back along with the Conquer also. Conquer will be able to get back inside his fountain, but whoa! Able to get a kill there onto the Snapfire. PA is, but still, they do lose all of their racks, and Mega Creeps are coming for their butts.
And suddenly it's a 21k lead. 99% win probability. Oh, actually, just went up.
Oh.
98.
Oh.
Or went down, I guess.
Went down by 1%. Big change. Big change.
I guess Benny just needs to buy a rapier now, so he doesn't lose to Mega Creeps.
Blessings.
So TA just not even caring about the MKB.
No,
He has Silver Edge, so he has a way to break, and PA doesn't have a BKB, so
No.
it's perfectly reliable.
Yeah, we saw that. But we do have ourselves Lincoln Sphere now coming out on PA, but I don't think she's been heavily affected here by single targeted spells. I don't know what you think about this item, Wing. I don't know if they... Oh no, they're going to go for the gobble up there. Going to have an effect onto the Phantom Assassin. But not able to get back there in time, however.
Beastmaster creep for that.
Oh, the Bane Grip coming out there onto the Centaur. Do they have anything to cancel it? PA jumping round on top of the Bane. The Ghost Scepter is there. The Mal damage is going to be able to take down the Centaur. Meanwhile, they find themselves the Bane at long last. But now, Ember coming in here, taking a lot of damage. The CM is. CM going to fall instantaneously now. And the PA in some trouble is going to try and jump right on top of the Beastmaster, but doesn't have enough damage as they lose 4, potentially 5 here. As Wind Ranger going to scuttle back to the base, but it's not going to be enough. Balrogs will lose this game too. It's going to be a victory here for Ravens as they claim this second game is going to be 2-0.
Yeah, Ravens looked absolutely dominant in this match. Like at no point did I feel like Balrogs really had a chance. I feel like just from the draft alone, they were in a bad spot, but then that incredible start with 2 kills for Ember and 4 bounty runes, it's hard to come back from that. And credit to Balrogs for surviving the laning stage. Because at some point, the Kunkka was even slightly ahead of the Ember, and I definitely wouldn't have expected that after Ember literally started with twice as much money.
Yeah, it was mad there to see. He was already at 1.2k net worth, but from there on out, very nice stuff there from Ravens T. It just proved too much. The Templar Assassin. I don't suppose you have any thoughts on the item pickups from PA, but I think you did mention there, we were speaking about, oh, maybe perhaps a Sanjin Yasha. It was like, oh, maybe perhaps they shouldn't have picked Phantom Assassin at all, because you weren't too much of a fan of that hero.
I feel like going for Manta and Lincolns is like putting a band-aid on like a gaping wound. It's like you're trying to fix something about a hero that is just fundamentally so bad in this game that you don't have a chance anyway.
But speak about the team fight abilities that they had as well. You know, obviously, of course, Ravens having themselves the Bane Grip, a lot of cancelled there, a lot of Nightmare usage plays, along with, you know, Snapfire, the the Mortimer's Kisses as well, having a big effect during that early stage of the game. And what do they have on the side of Balrogs? They have themselves a Crystal Maiden and a Wind Ranger, which then they weren't able to get themselves a Blink Dagger on Wind Ranger, so they weren't able to utilize Shackles there. They were only able to do it through Centaur, because he was able to stun through with his Hoof Stomp. And then, obviously, of course, CM being this hero which provides very nice aggression and support within the safe lane, but then all of a sudden just dies down. So, do you think it was mostly down to the pick of the supports as well for Balrogs?
Yeah, for sure. I don't think CM Wind Ranger is really a great support duo. They don't really have a lot of kill potential together. They're both very squishy, and their teamfight impact is limited. Wouldn't say it's non-existent, because the Gale Force plus Freezing Field did do work in some fights, but it just doesn't match up to what Ravens had.
Oh, and with that, guys, it is going to be a 2-0 for Ravens. They did very well in that. They were able to come out on top indeed there, so they did a very, very, very good job. And with that, of course, if you do want to check out the live fixtures and everything else ongoing within the whole Dota scene at all, make sure to go and have a look and visit CyberScore, so you can check out on all the statistics, all you want. It's all there for you guys. But thank you ever so much for watching. I've been your cast for today, Epidamnos, joined by me, Wingblade. We hope to see you very soon. That'll be it from us today. Take care of yourself and have yourself a good day.